Signs your dog trusts you. Although dogs can't put their love into words, we know that they undoubtedly love us, and some would even go to the lengths of giving their lives for us. And why on earth would we even earn this kind of trust? Well, that's what we're going to find out. So today, we'll be seeing the signs your dog might give off if they trust you. From subtle body language to cuddling, there's a whole repertoire of ways they show how well they really trust you. So buckle up as we start off our list with number 1. Your dog looks you in the eyes. Sharing eye contact with fellow humans might seem completely normal to us, and since we do this to communicate almost daily, it's not a big deal. But to dogs, it's a whole new experience. To them, sharing eye contact simply means they love you. Dogs, on the other hand, share deep gazes with their fellow canines to assert dominance, and are oftentimes seen as a sign of a threat. Over time, dogs noticed that humans share gazes to show their love, and adopted the same expression just to show us how much they truly care. So if your dog looks you in the eye, it just means he or she may not see you as a threat and feel safe enough that you won't hurt them in any way. Also, scientists have proven that whenever you lock eyes with your dog, oxytocin is released in your brain and in your dog's, the chemical responsible for love and compassion. It's also the same chemical released when a mother sees her child. Isn't that cute? Number 2, they love cuddling with you. Another sign dogs use to deepen their bond with their companion is by sharing hugs, cuddles, and even their sleeping time. Again, to us, this might seem completely normal, but it's a huge deal for dogs. You see, to them, their sleeping time is their most vulnerable state, and choosing to spend it next to you has a very deep meaning and bond. Just like their ancestors, wolves either sleep in tightly enclosed spaces to protect themselves from looming danger, or choose another partner that will definitely protect them if ever the need arises. So don't get mad if they hog up all the space on the bed or if they sometimes snore. Bear with it. It's just their love language, and it means they trust you like no one else. Number 3, they share their toys with you. Dog owners out there sometimes know how possessive their friends can get with toys and chewy playthings, especially their favorite ones. Sure, you might not be interested in a raggedy doll that has been chewed 1,000 times, but your dog is, and it cares about it too. So if your dog nudges it or plops it in your lap to take it, you can be well assured that your dog's love for you is very strong and unconditional. Also, they might even bring you items or things they think need fixing and trust you enough to help them solve it. This can sometimes range from a broken toy to an injured bird. And that's just how strong their faith in us is. But don't go grabbing on their bone. Number 4, they don't panic when you leave. Okay, this might sound weird at first, but bear with me. If your dog loves and adores every minute you spend together, then there's a very big chance they wouldn't want you to leave, even for the slightest moments. So it's not surprising that some dogs get worried or get separation anxiety when their companions leave, and it's sometimes connected with the dog's fear of being left alone, thinking their owners might never come back. It's normal if your dog feels upset if you leave for work or go out, but you want your dog to feel confident and assured that you'll always come back to them and make them feel safe and at rest. Very soon, your dog will notice that you always come back and won't feel as stressed whenever you leave again. And that's a sign of a stronger bond with your canine friend.
Your dog ready for a walk and pretend like you forgot them.
Number 5, they sometimes express their trust and affection through their facial expression and body movements. A very common one is when they wag their tails. We often see this motion as a form of happiness and friendliness toward others, but scientists have proven that it can be used to portray a whole set of other emotions. Tail wagging is a special language dogs use to communicate with us. So in general, it's a good sign that your dog is physically and psychologically engaged in whatever activity is currently going on around them. Another way dogs have evolved to show their compassion is through their facial expressions. Dogs have learned to raise their inner eyebrows more dramatically and give this adorable, sympathetic expression to induce feelings of care and love in their owners. In other words, the puppy eyes. This form of self-expression not only shows how well they understand us, but how much they trust us. And that brings us to the end of the video, guys. Make sure to subscribe and leave a comment if these points helped you in any way. Also, don't forget to leave a thumbs up and share with your fellow dog lovers too. Be safe and goodbye.